Listener question. I have recently graduated university and I've been working for the government as an IT developer for almost a year. How can I find a job in sales engineering? I'll be answering that next. Hey SE Nation, welcome back. So I want to answer that question first, and it might take a different turn than what we're used to talking about here, but this gentleman has been working in IT development for almost a year at the government, and he's already looking for a sales engineering job. The question is, why are you in a hurry to switch jobs? So I really hope you're not hating your current job. If you're hating your current job, then by all means look. If not, then there might be some other options to talk about before you switch into sales engineering. The reason you don't want to switch right away, if you're not hating your job, that is, you don't want to be job hopping too much, especially early on in your career. I know people say that it's okay and that's a thing of the past right now, but not really. Like, if I was trying to hire someone and I see someone jump jobs every a year or so, I'm not sure they'd have a good enough reason for me to trust that they would be there for a long time for me to actually hire them as part of my company. So I wouldn't do that personally, and I wouldn't hire someone who does that. Not that I have any hiring power, but when I do, that's what I would. Another reason why you might want to stick with the customers is you will get experience as a customer, which is also a valuable skill for sales engineering. If you already know what the customer, especially if you end up selling to these customers, if you know what they want because you were them at one point, it will give you insight, it'll give you the ability to talk to them in a way that not everybody has. So stick it out, at least for those two reasons. If you're able to stick it out and you can, there's a few things that you can try to prepare yourself for a sales engineering role. One of which is you can go on LinkedIn and search for a sales engineering role that you would enjoy. Just an example, if you go with VMware or any other company, look at their description for the job. Right? And when you look for the description for the job, look at any of the skills that they're looking for. Some of them are common skills like presenting, public speaking, and these you can practice by either doing it as part of your job today, or you can actually go and join Toastmasters, another group, whatever it is that you need to do. There are also some certifications that may be required. So if you're in networking, you can look at Cisco CCNA, CCNP, those sort of things, because they will add value to your resume. AWS, VMware certification, if you're in data centers and cloud, you can do those. Look at the different jobs and find whichever certification you might need. If there are sales engineers and account managers that you work with who sell you stuff, if you're already working with them, try to build a relationship with them. And when you have a good enough relationship, make sure you let them know that you're interested in a job down the line if one is open. If you don't work with account managers and IT and sales engineers, try to start working with them. Try to find a position within the government, whether it's the same team or a different team, because if you're moving within the government, that's not job hopping, that's just moving up within your company. So try to do that as well. And finally, try to have fun and learn as much as you can in your current job, because if you're hating it, you might as well move. And I feel like hating your job is really a mental thing from the employee's perspective. Obviously, there are factors that could make you hate your job, but if it's just boredom or anything like that, you can make your job interesting, you can learn on the job, you can do other things to make your job better. Now, if it's not possible for you to stick within your job, if you're actually hating your job and you just want to move no matter what, you don't have the experience to become a sales engineer or senior sales engineer. But what you can do is find a job as an associate or junior sales engineer. So go on LinkedIn, search for associate, a sales engineer, or junior sales engineer. You can do the same with associate solutions engineer, junior solutions engineer, all the different terminologies for sales engineer. So it could be application engineer, sales engineer, field engineer, I know some companies who have their sales engineers named as account managers. Don't ask me why. But you can go there and look for jobs and apply to those jobs. Fix your resume to make sure it looks like a salesperson resume. So have quantifiable numbers. I know you're working in IT, but IT has its own set of customers even though they're internal to the company. So you're working for the government, your IT department supports government employees. They're your customers. Make sure you show how you work well with them in your resume. I think that's it for today. That's a comprehensive way of doing it. Always reach out to me if you have any questions. If you like this video, subscribe, share, and comment below. Ask me any questions. I'll be happy to answer. I'll see you guys next time.